Page number 1. See, at least 38 killed in 3 militant strikes in Balochistan province. So we have to understand this. Here we are not bothered about what is happening in Balochistan, but the important is Balochistan as a map pointing where it is present. The map pointing of Balochistan is towards the west side of Pakistan. Actually, what is the issue? We know that the Balochistan province and a part of East Afghanistan are completely inhabited by tribal communities, or mainly of tribal communities. So, when after the 1947 and the accession of Kashmir with Indian Union, the Pakistan started lighting strikes or igniting attacks in Jammu and Kashmir, so that the Jammu and Kashmir will be divided from India, and the Jammu and Kashmir can join in Pakistan or can form independent Jammu and Kashmir by the name called as Azadi Kashmiri. So, that particular movement is triggered, funded, revolutionized by Pakistan. So, the complete Jammu and Kashmir movement itself is funded by Pakistan. The intention of formation of Pakistan, it's the formation of Jammu and Kashmir demand itself is demanded by, not by the original Kashmiris, but not by the concept of Kashmiriyat, but by the Pakistanis. So, we have to understand this. India am Sudhapu saying that India ఏం చేసిందనంటే వాట్ ఇండియా డిడ్, సో మీరు కాశ్మీర్ని డివైడ్ చేద్దాం అనుకుంటున్నారు కదా అని చెప్పేసి అసలు బలోచిస్తాన్ అనే డిమాండే లేదు. దెర్ ఇస్ ఎ నో డిమాండ్ ఫర్ బలోచిస్తాన్. ఇన్నోసెంట్ ట్రైబల్ పీపుల్, దే ఆర్ హంటింగ్ సంథింగ్, దే ఆర్ రోమింగ్ అక్రాస్ ద హిల్స్, మౌంటైన్స్. దెన్ యూ మేడ్ జమ్మూ అండ్ కాశ్మీర్ టు ఫైట్ అగేన్స్ట్ ఇండియన్ యూనియన్. సో వాట్ అవర్ ఇండియా డిడ్, pumped money, pumped arms and ammunition into the Balochistan and told, మీకు సపరేట్ కంట్రీ వద్దా, సపరేట్ కంట్రీ తీసుకోండి, మీరే రూల్ చేసుకోవచ్చు కదా, మీకు చాలా మినరల్స్ ఉన్నాయి, అవి ఉన్నాయి, ఎన్ని రోజులు ఉంటారు పాకిస్తాన్లో అని మెల్లిమెల్లిగా రోజు స్లోలీ వాళ్ళకి అసలు సపరేట్ కంట్రీ లేనైనా వాళ్ళకి ఏం చేశారనంటే సపరేట్ మాకు కూడా సపరేట్ కంట్రీ కావాలి అని చెప్పేసి అడిగే విధంగా చేసింది ఎవరనంటే ఇండియా. సో దట్ బ్లడ్ shed which is started by India, which we should not tell, which is started by India, is every day having some or the other terrorist activities. And this terrorist activities is being done by the Balochistani terrorist organization demanding for separatism or demanding for a separate country called as Balochistan. That you have to know. So whenever a bomb blasts in Jammu and Kashmir, immediately you notice the newspaper. Within 4-5 days, one more bomb will burst in Balochistan province. So whatever happens in India, the parallel thing, the triggering is happening in Balochistan. Why so? Why? Because see the map of Pakistan. When they are busy in west side protecting their own territories, then the focus will be less in Kashmir or not. So India made such arrangement that let them be busy by protecting their own provinces. Where? In Balochistan. When they are busy in that, they will not bother about Jammu and Kashmir. So till that time Jammu and Kashmir will be with peace. To make them busy from our point of view, some or the other way, whatever may be the reason, but Pakistanis are busy because of protecting their Balochistan, because of which Jammu and Kashmir is little bit silent or with peace. So that story you have to know. This Kangana Ranaut something she will be telling. She told farmer protests or terrorist protests, what we can tell. She compared farmers with terrorists. See, second page, Hyderabad edition. Chief Minister of Telangana distributed 1 lakh each to over 130 youth who qualified for civil services mains examination. 1 lakh rupees from the Super 50 batch. Again I am declaring, second time I am declaring, if anyone clears prelims 2025, like Chief Minister Revanth Reddy, I will be giving 10,000 rupees cash prize. No scholarship, nothing, direct cash. We can count. 2 benefits are there. One CM is giving, another is at least for CM scheme, EWS below poverty line should be there. But no, nothing, no conditions here. Only GS Super 50 students. See, another 8th page. Open 8th page. Bail should not suffer due to one's inability to find people to stand surety. You know, for any bail provision, 3 things should be there. This is common. General knowledge everyone should know. If anyone is in jail because of a criminal case, one, some money we have to put like a security, like guarantee, number one. 2 things. two people should give surety. Now you tell me, common public or rickshaw pullers or more like primitive tribal people who are unwanted, who are orphans, who will give the surety? Who will give the surety? Like that, you don't believe. 15% of inmates, we call it as inmates. Inmates means prisoners. 15% of inmates are inside the jail in spite of getting bail. వాళ్ళకి కోర్టు బెయిల్ ఇచ్చింది, సో బయటికి రావచ్చు వాళ్ళు. రెండు కారణాల చేత. ఒకటి, వాళ్ళకి బెయిల్ వచ్చిన ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ వాళ్ళకి తెలియదు, నెంబర్ 1. నెంబర్ 2, దే డోంట్ హ్యావ్ ఎనీ పర్సన్ టు గివ్ ద షూరిటీ. బికాస్ ఆఫ్ దట్, ఇన్స్టెడ్ ఆఫ్ గెట్టింగ్ bail, they are inside the jails. For example, when they will get the bail, for example, any person is under the prison, 50% of jail term has been completed. Sometimes the jailers will be recommending good character, so you can give the bail. Randomly they will keep few names and every year they will be sending who are good. So their names will go to the judiciary and the judiciary will give the bail. That information these people doesn't know because they are orphans, unwanted. So they will be inside the jail, number 1. Number 2, when they know that they got the bail, but still they will not come out because of surety. Who will give the surety? No one is ready to give the surety. So that is what the Supreme Court. Nowadays Supreme Court is giving very good judgments. I will give you one judgment is this. Another judgment I will tell you what will happen generally in the courts. Court, when they give bail generally, so the judge will sign it and the judge will give it to the administration, court administration. And the court administration, they will delay intentionally. If any family member is there, they delay so that again one condition will be there. In every prison across India, 4 o'clock outside the prison, big gate, for the gate there will be a post box. By 4 o'clock, all the bails which they got should be put in the post box. Then 4:10, jail constable will come, he will open the box, he will collect it and he will rotate and he will be walking. Bureaucracy. Another person, sir, now only I came, please take this, means he will not take, tomorrow. So what will happen? Till tomorrow the person should be in the jail. Another 24 hours he should be in the jail, number 1. Number 2, when the judge keeps the signature, judge give it to the administration. By 4 o'clock it should be in the prison's outside box. If not 24 hours, again they have to stay in the jail. Administration, paper didn't came near me, wait for corruption. 4,000, 3,000, that much they will take and then they will give the paper. Again, the paper will not be given to the person or to the family member, will be given to the court constable. And court constable will catch it. He himself will move to the prison and he will put it in the box. This is the procedure from British. Now what is happening? When the judge keeps the signature and give it to the administration, administration will delay such that to make it fast they have to pay some money. Then he will give it to whom? Court constable. Court constable he will take and he will sit and he will be taking the tea outside the court. Then they will say it's 3 o'clock already, we have to go 1 hour, only 1 hour is left, we have to go to the prison. No, I have no time, I should have the tea, Then again what they will tell, please take this 1,000 rupees and come with me. Then again the court constable will travel and they will go by the 4 o'clock and they will put it in the box. If this is happening for a well-educated or earned or a businessman, his father or mother or brother or someone is in the jail, then what about the common public? Whether they can give the corruption? No. So today they will get the bail, but almost after 2, 3, 4 days they will be released. This is another problem. So the former CGI, the Supreme Court, understood these practical problems. For that reason we have to appreciate the Supreme Court. Nowadays they are being too much practical. They are in the real world. Then the Supreme Court told, why you are having a parrot letter? Who is parrot here? Court constable. Why you want a parrot? To transfer the message. What is the message? Bail orders. You just download the PDF and mail it to the prison. Within 2 seconds it will go. What is the necessary to send the hard copy? You send from your official email ID to the official email ID, then only you people can share, Then the Supreme Court of India gave this order. From last 6 months onwards, the bails, when they got the bail, on the same day they are releasing from the jail. So this type of reforms are required. These are not just reforms, these are practical problems, real problems. They will show, see, I don't have the order, give me the money. How many levels? Administration level corruption happened, court constable corruption happened, and that person who is taking the letters, who is taking the orders from the box also, he is also, when he rotated back, he will not rotate back, finished, time completed. Tomorrow means another 24 hours they should be in the jail. Please come here, take this 500 rupees, then he will take it. So in order to stop this, what the Supreme Court of India told? Use mail, man. The same bail order, use mail, send it through the mail. Directly send it to the jailer, jailer will release, no? Why all these things, how many people are involved? Administrator officer is involved, court constable is involved, and the prison constable is involved. 3 people are involved. If you directly send, there is no involvement of these 3 people, no? So these are reforms, same, good reform this is. Supreme Court is telling that there is no requirement of surety. If you have, okay, if you don't have also, no problem. On personal puchakota antar. On personal guarantee, we will release you. Because already he is in the jail, why you want the surety? That is the judgment all about. So we have to understand the practicality. In your mains answers, you will get more marks when you write practical points, real points. We should not imagine, we should not think, and imaginary answers we should not write, which are real to the world. That health workers article, anyhow I gave you the mains answer. Shah announces, yes, Shah announces 5 districts for Ladakh. Already 2 districts are there for Ladakh. Now 5 districts added. How many became? 7 districts happened. What is this? I will tell you. See. Anyhow, with MCQ I will tell you. So how many districts are there now for Ladakh? 7 districts are there. Education Ministry defines literacy, full literacy in push for adult literacy. What is this? Just simple I will tell you. Literacy, read, write, understand, commute. They use the word called as commute. Read, write and commute. That is called as literacy. Full literacy, read, write, commute in every state or in every union territory. If 95% of the public are literate or literate, then we will call that state as what? Full literacy. Got it? Full literacy means not 100%. We are calling how much percentage as a full literacy? 95%. అంటే 95% రీడ్ రైట్ కమ్యూట్ ఉంటే చాలు ఒక స్టేట్లో కానీ ఒక యూనియన్ టెరిటరీలో, అప్పుడు మనం ఏమంటాం ఆ రాష్ట్రాన్ని? ఫుల్ లిటరసీ అంటాం. దట్ ఈస్ వాట్, దట్స్ ఇట్. సో ద డిఫరెన్స్ బిట్వీన్ ద లిటరసీ అండ్ ఫుల్ లిటరసీ. Literacy is read, write and commute, whereas full literacy is mainly with respect to state and union territory, where the literacy rate is more than 95%, then we will call it as full literacy, not 100%. 95% ఉన్నా చాలు. ఏమని పిలవాలని అంటున్నాము? Full literacy అని అంటున్నాము. New mining levies can raise consumer power bills. That I will tell you in MCQs. Mains answer, discuss the challenges in ensuring occupational safety and security. ఛాలెంజెస్, ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఏమేమి ఉన్నాయి? ఛాలెంజెస్ అంటే ప్రాబ్లమ్స్. ఏమేమి ఛాలెంజెస్ ఉన్నాయి ఇన్ ఎన్షూరింగ్ ఆక్యుపేషనల్ సేఫ్టీ అండ్ సెక్యూరిటీ ఫర్ హెల్త్ వర్కర్స్ ఇన్ ఇండియా. సజెస్ట్ మెజర్స్ టు క్రియేట్ ఎ సేఫ్ వర్కింగ్ ఎన్విరాన్మెంట్ ఫర్ మెడికల్ ప్రొఫెషనల్స్, సైటింగ్ రెలవెంట్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్. సైటింగ్ రెలవెంట్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్ అంటే ఏమేం ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఉన్నాయి, ఆక్యుపేషనల్ సేఫ్టీ అండ్ సెక్యూరిటీ ఇవ్వడంలో ఏమేం ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఉన్నాయి, ఎవరికి? హెల్త్ వర్కర్స్కి. మీకు తెలుసు దేర్ ఆర్ లాట్ ఆఫ్ ఇన్సిడెన్సెస్ విచ్ యూ కేమ్ అక్రాస్ ఇన్ కోవిడ్ టైమ్స్. దే వేర్ బిటన్ ఆర్ నాట్? కోవిడ్ టైమ్స్ మెయిన్లీ ఫ్రంట్ లైన్ హెల్త్ వర్కర్స్ వేర్ బీన్ బిటన్ బ్యాడ్లీ. They were not allowed. They were not allowed for isolation. They were not allowed for vaccination. They were been bitten badly. Sometimes when a COVID patient died, 2 people were been killed in same Kolkata. Doctors were been killed. Out of their hands, they don't know. COVID was very dangerous. People, doctor professionals suffered a lot. So taking all these considerations, what are the challenges with respect to occupational safety and security of health workers? Not women, gender neutral, for male doctors as well as for female doctors. This article covers. If you notice this, for every point I gave one example and one case study. Look carefully. One example, one case study is there. Violence against health workers, down you see, example and case study. Corruption and underfunding, example and case study. Lack of adequate security infrastructure, example and case study. Measures to create a safe working environment for medical professionals, example and case study. Improving security infrastructure in hospitals, examples and case study. Addressing corruption and underfunding, example and case study. Training and awareness programs, gender sensitive policies. Yes or no? Whenever you are writing your GS answers for any topic except history, polity, economy, disaster management, internal security, science and technology, whatever topic you read, relevant example should be in your mind. Example will substantiate your content. Your content will not give you your marks. The substantiative evidence will give you marks. You have to substantiate it. First question, MCQs. Which of the following statements regarding the recent developments in the UT of Ladakh are correct? First I will tell you. See. Before 2019, Jammu and Kashmir Reorganization Act of 2019, Ladakh was a part of JNK. Then after the Reorganization Act, the Ladakh became a separate union territory and Jammu and Kashmir also became union territory. But Jammu and Kashmir Union Territory is having its own legislature, but Ladakh is not having its own legislature, which means the Ladakh is directly controlled by the Union of India, whereas Jammu and Kashmir is controlled by the legislature of JNK. That is a major difference between Ladakh and Jammu and Kashmir. Now there is a long demand. Two demands are there. Number one is, we are tribal people, so add us into Schedule 6. Those all you will be understanding slowly, but directly pinpointing the article I am telling you. Schedule 6, there is a demand that please add into Schedule 6, which is called as tribal areas, so that we can rule ourselves, we can be more autonomous. The demand was not fulfilled by the government, but the demand for separate districts, 5 districts were being formed. Earlier how many were there? 2. Now 2 plus 5, how many districts are there? 7 districts. That is the news. We will exploit the resources, tribal people are there, they have their own culture should be protected. See, second question. Full literacy entails definition. Full literacy in India is defined as achieving a literacy rate of 100% in any given state or union territory. What is that? 95%. The foundational literacy and numeracy assessment test is a mandatory assessment. See, I captured the nerve of UPSC up to 90%. Some questions by seeing only we can come to conclusion whether the statement is correct or not. What is there? Mandatory is there? Mandatory unda? Second statement lo FLNAT is a mandatory assessment. ఎప్పుడు కూడా గవర్నమెంట్ ఎలాంటి స్టెప్ తీసుకున్నా కూడా మ్యాండేటరీ అనే పదం వాడదు, కంపల్సరీ అనే పదం వాడదు, ఓన్లీ అనే పదం వాడదు. Whenever in MCQs statement type questions, if only is there, mandatory is there, you have to think 100% that statement will be wrong. అంటే ఎప్పుడు కూడా ఓన్లీ అని ఫిక్స్ చేయదనమాట. వీళ్ళకే అని ఇవ్వదు గవర్నమెంట్, జనరల్గా ఇచ్చేస్తుంది. గవర్నమెంట్ ఏం చేసినా కూడా ఖచ్చితంగా అని చేయదు. అప్పుడు డెమోక్రటిక్ సిస్టమ్ కాదు కదా. ఇఫ్ దే మేక్ ఇట్ మ్యాండేటరీ వెదర్ ఇట్స్ ఎ డెమోక్రసీ, దేర్ షుడ్ బి చాయిస్. సో గవర్నమెంట్ విల్ వర్క్ ఫర్ వాట్? చాయిస్. So second statement, choice is there or mandatory is there? Mandatory. So statement is correct or wrong? There is something called as intelligent guess. You will understand slowly, but make in your mind. Some answers we can keep through common sense also. ఒక డెమోక్రటిక్ కంట్రీలో ఎప్పుడైనా కూడా మ్యాండేటరీ అనే పదాలు, ఓన్లీ అనే పదాలు చాలా తక్కువగా వాడతారు. వాడరని కాదు, కానీ చాలా తక్కువగా వాడతారు. సో 95% దే విల్ నాట్ యూజ్ మ్యాండేటరీ, 95% దే విల్ నాట్ యూజ్ ఓన్లీ. నీకు మాత్రమే అని చెప్పరు. అందరికి ఎలాగో నీకు ఇస్తున్నాం కాబట్టి అందరికీ అని అంటారు అన్నమాట. మిడ్ డే మీల్ స్కీమ్ యూనివర్సల్ ఆర్ ఓన్లీ ఫర్ బిలో పవర్టీ లైన్ ఆర్ SC ST ఇన్ ద స్కూల్స్? యూనివర్సల్. థర్డ్ స్టేట్మెంట్, కామన్ సెన్స్. యూ షుడ్ టెల్ మీ ఫస్ట్ స్టేట్మెంట్ రైట్ ఆర్ రాంగ్ చదివి చెప్పండి. స్టేట్మెంట్ 1 ఇట్ సైడ్ తింపాలి పేపర్. ఎస్ ఇక్కడ కరెక్ట్. చదవండి. స్టేట్మెంట్ 1, increased levies on mining activities can lead to higher production costs for industries dependent on mined resources. Yes or no? Higher production cost in industries such as steel and aluminium can result in increased prices for end consumers. Yes or no? Answer is what? A. Consider the following statements regarding the recent naval activities in Indian Ocean region, IOR. This is factual question, you can do it. Fifth one, significance of detecting ferron anthracite on the lunar surface in the context of planetary formation theories. That is also content. Some things will be there concept oriented, some things will be factual oriented. These are factual oriented. If you read also, you can understand. Okay. So what are all the articles we have to read today? Balochistan not required. One healthcare professionals article 1 you have to read, editorial. Second, literacy and full literacy you have to read. More, Ladakh, Supreme Court judgment on surety on bails. Fifth, Indian Ocean region and mining. 6 articles done.